All right, review, counting atoms in compounds. All right, so we learned in our notes that these big numbers in the front are the coefficients and the little numbers in back tell us how many atoms, right? These are the subscripts. So molecules, moles, atoms, and then we're going to get the total number of atoms from that. So what we can do is I'll put a box around the compound so we'll separate the coefficient, okay? So it's 5 times 2. So that's going to tell us how many phosphorus atoms there are. 5 times 2, so there are 10 phosphorus atoms. How many oxygen atoms? 5 times 3, 15 oxygen atoms. All right, let's look at one that has a coefficient. Where did that come from? Ignore that. All right, so right here, we've got a 4 in the front. There's an understood 1 here. There's an understood 1 here, right? So 4 times 1, there's 4 zinc, right? Well, we can't forget about the coefficient outside the parentheses. So anything inside the parentheses gets multiplied by whatever's outside the parentheses. So we're going to go 4 times 1 and then multiply by the number in back. So that's a 2. So 4 times 1 times 2 is 8. That's where that came from. Now we're going to do the same thing with this oxygen. 4 times 3, right, there's 12, times the 2 outside, that's 24. All right, let's look at another one where we've got those parentheses. Okay, so strontium, 2 times 3 is 6. There's an understood there. 2 times 1 is 2 times the 2 outside. So 2 times 1 times 2, so there's 4. Now let's do this. So we've got 2 times 4 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. All right, let's try one of these. I don't like this one, so I'll do this one for you. Okay, understood 1 there, but the parentheses are in the front here. Okay, then there's an understood 1 there. So right now I've got 2 times 1 times 3. So there's 6 nitrogen there, right? But then there's also this nitrogen over here. So 2 times 1 is 2. So there's a total of 8 nitrogen. Let's do hydrogen. 2 times 4 is 8. 8 times 3 is 24. Okay, so we're just counting the number of atoms. If there's a subscript in the front, box it up, and then count everything behind it and multiply it by the coefficient in the front. That's your coefficient, right? Let me know if you have any questions.